Binge Pipe's menu screen, the gold standard of menu screens. Binge Pipe is a streaming service that doesn't need to be real or not a joke to really revolutionize the industry and not a joke the entire digital media landscape.
I'm insufferable.
I'm just some dude that still has his old roommate's password.
I'm gonna live forever.
We are Binge Pipe!
Coming soon to Binge Pipe, this.
Deep in the American South, there was a town with a secret.
Excuse me, can we ask you about the body found in Walter Creek?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
A secret nobody wanted to talk about.
There is no body in the creek. There's never been a body in the creek.
That's when a film crew discovered
Lies! It's all lies!
we were in the wrong town.
We don't even have a creek!
Coming this winter to Binge Pipe, true crime documentary bloopers.
When we went down into the basement, we found the shrine that he had made out of human bones. I mean bones. Whoops!
Our family has been in the business of trees for what seems like forever. My father had it passed down from his father as many generations as there are, well, rings on this here tree. Now it's up to me, the first woman in our family, to take on the responsibility of overseeing the business and appeasing the bloodthirsty and vengeful tree gods with the unreasonable sacrifices they demand, and to promise to never talk about the bodies. All while raising a family in these here woods.
You can play as an audience member and have an impact on the game. Like someone who objects at a wedding.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Lazarus.
Hi, I'm Austin Creed, host of the new Binge Pipe show, Hat Chat. I travel the world, make friends, and see a whole lot of hats. Here's a sneak peek of episode 4.
I spent my whole life thinking I was an only child, you know? And then to find out I had 3 identical sisters out there, I'm sorry, it's just all very emotional.
I understand. What about your hat?
Oh, this? It's just a large comical fruit hat. I always wear it.
You're one?
Binge Pipe is honored to be the new home of You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Nobody be a hero and we'll all get out fine.
I'm Cookie Masterson and I will be your guide. Now close your eyes, take my hand, and jump! Ready for your solo? I'll just sing harmonies in the background. Okay, here we are.
Time for question 1.
I'm not in.
Let's start with, life is cheap. Someone left this package on my desk that's just labeled chicks. That means all the baby birds inside are male, female, both male and female, or not chickens.
If you like menu screens, you'll love Binge Pipe's menu screen. This menu screen is a Binge Pipe exclusive. Binge Pipe is the only streaming service to determine that people really needed to hear a voice talking to them all the time when they first interacted with the user interface. And we refuse to course correct on that decision.
Ugh.
What's the matter, Mark?
I'm trying to find my blood type, but these medical forms are just so complicated.
Oh, Mark, you silly idiot. You don't have to understand forms anymore.
I don't?
No, just send all your information to Binge Pipe and they'll find the answers for you.
They can do that?
Sure. Thanks to Binge Pipe's customer vault, I can send them my medical history, credit card details, voting record, deepest fears, food allergies, romantic preferences, and lucky numbers, and they'll sort through it to find the data I need and keep the leftover details for themselves.
Wow, that sounds great. Looks like I won't need this paperwork. And with the extra time, we can get dinner. Do you like burritos?
I don't know. I'll have to ask Binge Pipe.
Coming soon to Binge Pipe, this.
So your kid's bike got ran over by a car. We fixed the frame, replaced the tires, and gave it a new paint job.
But how's my son?
We left him under the car, because he's not a bike.
I love the relish that is coming through in this buttercream frosting, but I'm not tasting enough hot dog in the cupcake itself.
Yeah, I think you're wrong.
He's a cop that doesn't play by the rules. She's also a cop that doesn't play by the rules. You know, they might not be cops.
Everybody down! Get down on the floor now! This is my first time teaching a yoga class! I said get down!
So you have to don't say everybody's in. I don't know how this.
If you are thinking of receiving extra benefits by signing the Binge Pipe Premium Data Security Agreement, please read over the document carefully. The document will be available to you once you sign the Binge Pipe Premium Data Security Agreement.
Hi, I'm Austin Creed, host of the new Binge Pipe show, Hat Chat. I travel the world, make friends, and see a whole lot of hats. Here's a sneak peek of episode 4.
I spent my whole life thinking I was an only child, you know? And then to find out I had 3 identical sisters out there, I'm sorry, it's just all very emotional.
I understand. What about your hat?
Oh, this? It's just a large comical fruit hat. I always wear it.
You're one amazing lady. That's Hat Chat, only on Binge Pipe.
I'm Blake.
And I'm Chad.
And we're the Internet Brothers.
Watch us pull some sick stunts.
I went to a grocery store dressed like a dinosaur.
And figure out how to monetize our growing Instagram following.
What are the tax implications?
That's Blake and Chad. The Internet Brothers! We bought a dinosaur costume.
Hey, you're in.
While we wait for players to join, why not pour yourself your favorite drink and hold it in front of the screen so that we can see if our targeted advertising is working?
As a mom, I used to stay up nights worried about what my kids were watching on TV. But then I got Binge Pipe. With hours and hours of quality movies, TV programs, and game shows, I haven't had time to worry about my kids at all. Whoa! A movie about a horse that's also a doctor? Looks like I'm missing another dance recital.
The following Binge Pipe programming is brought to you by Liquidirt. Liquidirt. Tastes like mud.
Hey kids, do you like sharing? Do you like oversharing at a work event, causing a cataclysmic rift between you and your peers that you can never erase?
This week on Captain Funtime's World of Hard Adult Lessons.
So we did some digging, and Kara, the guy you've been talking to online, isn't who he says he is.
Oh no, did I get catfished?
Well, in this case it was more than one person doing it, so we call it getting groupered.
It was a whole group?
And they did it on purpose.
That one's not a fish.
Looks like someone went to school.
I'm done here.
Alright, so...
You can play as an audience member and have an impact on the game.
Jackbox
Like
party pack
someone who
games.
objects at a
You probably
wedding.
don't know what I'm talking about and probably think I'm a complete nerd. But there's like 5 different games in each pack, and so I just picked this one. If you have any ideas, just let me know. I can go back and
I've had enough of your excuses. You're the reason we keep losing.
If you love high drama shows like Survivor and Big Brother.
Susan's drunk again.
That's it. House meeting right now.
You'll just love
I don't like these people. I'm just trying to win.
My Family Movies.
I'm sorry, Chris.
Are y'all ready?
Contribute the lease. You have to leave the house. No excuses. You lost the vote.
This isn't really a show. I just have to share it with someone.
I don't know who those last 2 people are, but I guess...
The walls! They're bleeding!
Oh my god! The microwave screen just told me the time and date of my death!
You know, Coop, I thought my wall thing was pretty scary. You didn't have to...
Binge Pipe is pleased to bring back You Don't Know
I
Jack.
don't know who Oregon Cat is.
Binge Pipe. It's fine.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson. I'm here to read the questions out loud and judge your life choices quietly. Before we begin, did everyone figure out which cast member of Riverdale they are? Good. And the adventure begins.
Time for question 1.
First on the docket, the literary Nick Cannon. Which of these insults would you not hear on the MTV show Oscar Wilde and Out? Dorian is so old, his portrait grows wrinkles. They call you Ernest because you don't exist. As a husband, Sir Robert is less than ideal. Or what is this, Torvald? A house for dolls? Okay, what'd you pick? The rest of these answers reference works written by Oscar Wilde, except for the right answer, which this isn't because An Ideal Husband is an Oscar Wilde play. More like The Importance of Being Wrong. Why don't I save you all the embarrassment? Torvald is the male protagonist of A Doll's House, which was written by Henrik Ibsen, not Oscar Wilde. Of course, if this play was about your mother, it would have to be a blow-up doll.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Ryan, why don't you play?
I call this one Quiet Down. Which of the Marx Brothers would be least likely to get eviscerated in The Quiet Place? Groucho, Chico, Harpo, or Zeppo? What'd you guys pick? Well, to be fair, Zeppo was really not interesting enough to kill, but no. In the movie The Quiet Place, the monsters hunt by sound and Harpo didn't speak. I hate seeing movies in the theater. I stopped going because, sadly, there aren't monsters that eat people who talk when they shouldn't.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Why not try Girls, Girls, Girls? And it's time for a Dis or Dat. I'm gonna read off 7 titles, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a painting by acclaimed Dutch painter Johan Vermeer, or one of those girl thriller novels that are so trendy. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between Vermeer or a girl thriller. And you're all doing this together, so focus up. Okay, let's do it. Girl with the pearl earring. The girl on the train. Girl in the dark. Girl with a red hat. The girl with a wine glass. The good girl. Officer and laughing girl. Well, that was mostly miserable, but you failed in ways numbers can't truly explain.
Actions have been taken to ensure you have a better playing experience.
Looks like it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Using the screw makes it harder for all the other players to...
Well, then let's get on with it.
Binge Pipe, your loyal friend that's also a company.
It's time for... None of the mummy puns I've been presented with are any good. Oh wait, I spoke too soon. Here's one. What would you yell if you were being attacked by a mummy who used the taste sensation of umami to destroy you? Ah, what a savory way to go! Well, well. Player 1 just let loose a screw. Let's get this question trending. Let's see who got it. My buzzer isn't working, but... Look, nobody knew it, so let's skip the formalities. Umami is when your taste buds sense something savory and actually derives from the Japanese word for savory. And as my mummy used to say, hey, who slipped that in there? I'm sick of these other mummy puns. That screw is a good move, Player 1. I believe this belongs to you. Oh, here's a good one. Castaway. Who doesn't know their role? You know, because they're in the wrong play. Elphaba in The Lion King, Elder Price in The Book of Mormon, Aaron Burr in Hamilton, or Kate Monster in Avenue Q. Who picked what? This is an answer. Elphaba is from Wicked.
I don't know.
That's the end of round 1. Time to see who is actually trying.
Currently, Player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, you could use a little help, and there's no shame in that. Looks like there's still some deficits in aptitude, so here comes another screw.
Round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
You can take that to the bank.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Try this on for size. Let's all go to the lobby. I hate seeing movies in the theater. Hold on. Deja vu. Have I mentioned I don't like seeing movies in theaters? Yep, in the first question. Yep. Brace yourself. Player 3 decided to screw. No, don't worry. Gray is very distinguished.
What? Why? Quit.
Okay, let's take a look. See ya! Well, nobody got this one, so, let's just move on with our lives. That's right, it was the second question. Okay, good, so I'm not going crazy after all. You know, I stopped seeing movies in the theater because, sadly, there aren't monsters that eat people who talk when they shouldn't. Oh, wait, I already did that joke. Nice use of the screw, Player 3. Have some cash.
La vie est un canard. 7.
Let's try a hug from Binge Pipe. Oh, gross. Why did they make me say that?
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you enjoy the expeditions of Juan Ponce de Leon, we thought you would like The Florida Project, Raising Arizona, Mystery Alaska, or Californication.
And how'd we do? Nope, not this one.
Juan Ponce de Leon was a Spanish explorer who led the first European trip to the state of Florida.
And if you'd like to see a movie about life in modern-day Florida, I recommend The Purge.
Hey, question!
We'd like to offer you a chance to gain some content while also losing some other content. Would you like a question with nuts or a question without nuts? Contribute your percentage of the choice now. Here are the votes. You have engaged with the process.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
This one's called A Question with Nuts. In which classic novel does the main character lose his candy bar, but not his peanuts? The Sound and the Fury, The Sun Also Rises, The Catcher in the Rye, or The House on Pooh Corner? So what'd you pick? My game wouldn't be fun if you got everything right. In the classic Ernest Hemingway novel, protagonist Jack Barnes loses his penis, but not his testicles in World War I. And I now no longer feel bad that my new car only cost me an arm and a leg. This one's known as, did our ESRB rating mention farts? How might you describe flatulence that smelled of smelt? Gross, it smells like beef. Yuck, it smells like fish. Ew, it smells like eggs. Or, oh, it smells like cheese. Okay, who chose what? No, that's not it. Smelts are a type of small fish. This is why it's better to see food than smell food. Yeah, that joke probably plays better written down. Next up, a few bricks shy of a full set. Suppose Danish company Lego wanted their next Lego movie to be set close to home, in Denmark. Which classic character would we watch go to pieces? Lego Frankenstein, Lego Captain Ahab, Lego Hamlet, or Lego Gregor Samsa? Hope you like what you picked. It's the man who built the monster and not the monster itself that's the wrong answer. Both Prince Hamlet and Legos are Danish. Sure, having to kill the uncle that murdered your father is tough, but stepping on a Lego with bare feet, that's the real tragedy.
Casey, quit showing off. I'm done.
You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. and more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. You're a monster. Not to put a label on it, but we're putting monster labels on it. Good luck. Player 2 takes it! Well done, Player 2. You did it. Now try to apply this level of effort to something else in your life. And keep this in mind.
You don't know Jack!
So, what is TMP? You said you want to play TMP.
And the final rose goes to... Wait, does everyone already have a rose?
If you like menu screens, you'll love Binge Pipe's menu screen.
Trivia, okay. Yeah, we can. Who are you, by the way? Do I know you? I mean, you will. Hold on. Alright, I mean, that's fine. Trivia Murder is my favorite. But I'll have to exit out really soon.